wish I could do that. Look at those teeth.
Good job. Woohoo! Good job, girls. On the big day.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Hooked on OC. We are right here every Sunday morning, 7 a.m. on WMDT TV 47. We appreciate you joining us every single week. We are in 2022, and man, has it gotten off to a rough start. I got to use the word blizzard, right? We had a blizzard in Ocean City and the surrounding area. My house in Ocean Pines, we got 10.5 inches or so. Ocean City saw between 10 and 12 inches, even more to the north of us, right? Pretty bad stuff over the weekend back there in January, and that's put a real damper on fishing. A couple of rockfish went by early on in the season. We had some, early January fish that strolled by. Tall tog fishing could be really good right now, but the weather just won't let us out. So what are we doing? We're coming into the Hooked on OC studios, and we're going to drop some knowledge on you. There's going to be a lot of great inshore fishing to be had in the 2022 season. Got some new stuff. I got my rods, my rigs. We're going to talk baits. We're going to talk locations, all that stuff coming up after the break. If you missed my seminar at the Ocean City Boat Show or any place that I did one, you're about to get it right now. Stay tuned after the break. We're going to drop some inshore knowledge on you. Be back in just a second. Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
Storm has the area's largest selection of girls' clothing. 10,000 square feet of girls' surfwear featuring Billabong, Roxy, Volcom, O'Neill, and Ruka, and swimwear by L-Space and Magi, and many more. By far the largest selection of girls' surfwear that you need to be seen in this summer. Quiet Storm Surf Shop Boardwalk at North Division Street, right next to the Ocean City Arch.
Sunset Marina is Ocean City's premier full-service marina resort. Sunset Marina is located just 5 minutes from the Ocean City Beach and Boardwalk. Sunset's charter fleet boasts the finest fleet of sport fishing boats in the Mid-Atlantic, all operated by Coast Guard licensed captains. One look at Sunset's amenities and you're hooked for good. Contact Sunset Marina today to book your fishing charter. Call 1-877-514-FISH. And now back for more Hooked on OC. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Like I said at the top, we are having a tough time getting fishing. Guess how many fish I've caught in 2022? Nothing, zero, nothing. White perch, yellow perch, nothing has been caught, man. Tried to go bass fishing. It's not working out. The weather has been absolutely terrible, but I am at home getting ready. Got my reels all cleaned up. Stuff is ready to go for the spring season. I think I'm going to be going out there doing some yellow white perch fishing here soon. Brian Behe maybe on the Pocomoke River. Got an invite to do something else that I'm not going to tell you about because I jinxed our trip to Costa Rica. Had to get that canceled. Anyway, we're going to drop some knowledge on you this episode that has to do with inshore fishing. That's my specialty. Been doing it down here in Ocean City for about 30 years. So we're going to tell you the locations that we fish in, the rigs that we use, the baits that we use. You can put all that stuff together and go out and catch all the different species that we have here in Ocean City. Second half part of the show, we're going to talk specifically about flounder fishing. Got some new things to show you, and I think you're going to enjoy them very much. So get a pen, grab a piece of paper, write some stuff down, and this will always be on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/The Unscene Pro. You can watch it whenever you want. Let's get started. We are going to talk about fishing spots right now. So if you listen to my Fishing OC Fishing Report online at all, you're going to see we talk about these spots all season long while we're doing the show. We're flounder fishing in a particular area or doing some bottom fishing, the jetties and that sort of thing. These are the locations that we're talking about. So the main spots that you're going to hear us refer to on a regular basis are behind Assateague. That's from the Ocean City Inlet all the way down to the Verrazano Bridge and beyond the Verrazano Bridge. We don't usually fish down there too much. The Thoroughfare, it's up there by the Route 90 bridge sign. The East Channel to the north, the East Channel at the Route 50 bridge, and the Ocean City Inlet. So behind Assateague, you're going to hear the OC Airport quite a bit, Castaways Campground, which is just to the south of the Ocean City Airport, the Duck Blinds, it's a great early season spot for flounder, and the Verrazano Bridge. You know, there are some fish that can be caught beyond the Verrazano Bridge, but it's a pretty shallow spot down there. If you know what you're doing, you can go down there beyond South Point, catch some speckled trout, some rockfish, flounder, that sort of thing. But we don't usually fish down too far beyond the Verrazano Bridge just because it's quite a hike. The Thoroughfare is going to be that spot that you're going to hear about early on in the spring. There's a lot of flounder caught in April and May in the Thoroughfare in the shallow water. We'll get to more specifics here in just a little bit. But usually the first fish of the season is caught somewhere either in the Thoroughfare or behind Assateague Island in the shallower water. The main channel runs from the south to the north, all the way up toward the west Route 90 bridge span. And then the west channel. And the west channel is on the right-hand side of the screen there. That's an old channel that used to run to the north. And it's kind of filled in a little bit, but it's still a great flounder fishing spot, even though it's not navigable up to the north part of the Thoroughfare. The east channel to the north is where you're going to find Harbor Island, the 9th Street Pier, spot we call the Y. It's right there by the Isle of Wight Bay. And that's a place where you can either head to the northwest and go to the Thoroughfare, or you can head right to the north and head up to places like Bahia Marina and the Route 90 Bridge. The Convention Center is right there at 40th Street. That's a spot in the flats where sometimes flounder can be found. And the Route 90 Bridge right up there that divides the Assateague Bay from the Isle of Wight Bay. The East Channel at Route 50 and the Ocean City Inlet are really crowded spots. This is the main navigation channels in the southern part of the bay coming in from the Ocean City Inlet, and very, very popular spots for everything that we catch in Ocean City's bays. The East Channel is a spot that runs from the Ocean City Inlet all the way up on the east side of the bay toward the 9th Street Pier and Harbor Island. The West Channel is a pretty unnavigable spot on the western side of the bay, west of Horn Island over there by Hooper's Crab House. The Fishbowl is just to the east of Skimmer Island in between the West Channel and the East Channel. Martha's Landing, all those really nice houses that you go by on the way into the Ocean City Fishing Center. The Commercial Harbor, that's where all the commercial boats are docked on your way into Sunset Marina. Harbor Island, another spot over there in the Commercial Harbor. The South Jetty, which is to the bottom part of your screen there. Just across the inlet to the North Jetty, another popular spot. And then the 9th Street Pier, up about the middle of the screen. That's a spot you can fish from land. Those are the spots that you're going to hear us talk about the majority of the time throughout the season when we're talking about flounder, everything, rockfish, bluefish, speckled trout, regular trout, weak fish. Everything that gets caught in the bays gets caught in these particular spots, and throughout the year you'll hear me mention them during the show or in my Fishing OC Fishing Report if you read that on a regular basis. So coming up after the break, we're going to talk setups. I've got my rods here, my reels here, I've got all the rigs and stuff. Stick around after the break. We're going to drop some more knowledge on you inshore fishing style here at Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
Top Dog Services has the largest fleet of snow removal equipment in all of North America. With several sizes of tree can snow melters, no job is too large. Top Dog's fleet is ready to mobilize to clear and melt snow on site at any college, stadium, hospital, shopping mall, or other large-scale facility. Top Dog Services currently provides snow removal and melting services for Dulles International, Reagan National, the U.S. Pentagon, and many others. Watch your winter worries go down the drain. Call Top Dog Services for 24-hour emergency snow response.
At Park Place Jewelers, we believe your true love should be wearing the brightest diamond in the room. Why do seemingly identical diamonds have a 70% difference in price? Park Place Jewelers is introducing the bright crystal diamond, which is scientifically proven to be in the world's top 10% of all the world's brightest natural diamonds. Come into Park Place Jewelers and find out why, from virtual reality to third-party validation and a GIA grading report, we will provide more buyer education and instill confidence in our customers that the bright crystal diamond they are buying is a world-class diamond.
Welcome to Monogram Furniture. We've got your style and budget in mind, with 2 locations in West Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Coastal, modern, contemporary, or casual, our knowledgeable design team will make your house into a home with the personal touches that set Monogram Furniture above the rest. Get the wow factor for your home at a price that can't be beaten. 12-month, 0% financing now available. We've also got your windows and doors covered with our custom blinds, shades, and shutters. Discover your style. Discover Monogram today.
Improve your vision, improve your life. Call now to schedule your exam appointment or bring your prescription in today. An Optical Galleria is the creator of Hook Optics, the hottest new brand of polarized sunglasses made to handle the most demanding environments. This award-winning practice has 3 convenient locations: West Ocean City, Centerville, and Easton. On the web at eyesandart.net and hookoptics.com.
Atlantic Tackle, we know fishing. Atlantic Tackle is the Mid-Atlantic's most complete tackle store, showcasing a huge selection of rods and reels, bait and tackle, fishing apparel, eyewear, and ocean-inspired home decor from industry leaders like Penn, Shimano, Bait Masters, Costa, Smith Optics, Pelagic, Hook, Olakai, Extra Tough, and Yeti. Stop by Atlantic Tackle on Sunset Avenue across from Sunset Grill in West Ocean City, or visit us online at atlantictackle.com. And now back for more Hooked on OC.
There we go. All right, guys, we are back. It is cooking segment time, man, and we are at one of my spots. The hours are different, but the place is still the same. Harborside Bar and Grill. We're right here on the deck, right in front of 17 beautiful boat slips that Bobby's going to explain to us in a minute. You can get seated right there in the boat and served every single thing that's on the menu.
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's been a while, so I'm coming in.
It's great to see you. It's good to get a hug
Great
again,
to see you, man. Yes, it is.
Post-pandemic
it is.
Harborside.
Oh,
yes, sir.
God. That was what I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. It's a joke, but we're coming out of it.
We are.
Still a couple people that want to keep their toe dipped in, but right now, most everything's cleared up.
Yeah.
Too much so, actually, because now people are short-staffed around town, supplies are low, places, things like that. People are starting to catch up, so you got to adjust your hours, that sort of thing. What's up here at Harborside?
Well, I think everybody's struggling, and we are too.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We're short-staffed. We're open. The suppliers are struggling to keep up because everybody's so busy.
Yeah.
They just can't keep up with all the orders.
Yeah, understood.
You know? And we're even busier
be
now
patient.
with the...
Be patient when you come over.
be patient, man.
That's all.
Tip your servers, bartenders. You know,
And I find most people are.
Sit back and have a drink and relax.
That's right.
You know, plus the fact we got 17 finger piers here,
Ready to roll.
17 floating tables. We got fully staffed servers to get anything you need out here. So it just makes it even busier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You scowled when you said
Not that we need it.
But
It's cool.
you'll
It's
take
cool.
it,
No, yeah,
and
you
it's
take
a great
it.
service
You take
for
it.
the
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
man.
it's
a great
great.
service
It's
for the
great,
people.
man,
So
to
pull up in your boat, and a waiter or waitress comes.
Everybody
right to
who
you.
knows, who's been here, they see what it looks like on a daily, especially on a Sunday out here on these.
You can't even find a spot in the
these
boat
piers,
slips either.
yeah.
So what we're going to show folks is some of the awesome food that is still available here at Harborside, and you got a mac salad already set up here. It looks like you're putting something even more dandy on top of it.
Yeah, man, we're going to put some seared scallops on top of it. It's on the
boy.
menu. It's called Serendipity Salad. It's basically just a giant garden salad with some onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, some killer blue cheese, our house vinaigrette, which is basically a honey
Delicious.
orange juice.
That's delicious.
Vinaigrette.
Yeah.
I mean, we are home of the original fresh squeezed orange crust. We got
Often
it.
imitated.
Never duplicated.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's only taken 10 years, but we
You
got
got it, right?
Yeah.
First try.
Yeah, we top it with a little bit of that, and it's light fare, it's easy, and it's something you guys can just make at home if you want.
Also,
you know?
my mom will appreciate this. Super carb friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low
it
carb
is.
people are going to enjoy this one.
So
Let's go.
basically what we got here is a roasted red pepper seasoning. It's very good. It's got a little saltiness to it. You know what I mean? A little garlic, a little red pepper.
You hooked me up with some of this. I have it at my house, and it's insane
you
for
still
these.
got it?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
insane for
It's
these.
good,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it comes with a 5 scallops on your salad, but I'm gonna do 6 just to hook you up.
Dave's
with one.
here. Dave's here, so he's gonna enjoy that too.
Ready?
We're gonna make
Favorite part?
let's listen.
Yeah. You got a little bit of a sear going on there.
Yeah.
So basically all we're doing is searing them off, you know what I mean? You don't want
Yep.
to cook them through because they start to get tough.
Yeah, once it gets about halfway through on the one side, you'll have a nice sear. That white will start to creep up and won't be as opaque. You flip them over, do the same thing so that the white meets, and you're done.
Depends on how you like them. I mean,
Yeah.
I can eat them raw, but
That's true.
That's just me.
That's true, too.
You know, I mean, I don't sear them too much for me, but we can cook it for a little bit of time here.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, these are seared off and ready to go, buddy.
'Kay.
See a nice little crust
Yeah,
on
looks-
top.
looks good.
You know what I mean? We'll pull it off of there a little bit. Grab our giant salad. I'm gonna
That
save
is
one of
giant,
these for you.
dude. That is giant.
So, just take the scallops,
Look at that.
set them on there real pretty, like, you know.
I love that blue cheese crumble on there too.
They will put that right on
So
top
there's
for
one
you.
extra
There you
one
go.
that goes in the middle. That's
There you
just for me, so don't get greedy.
just
There's
for you.
5 that come on a salad.
This is
normal.
for you also.
Oh my
I know
God,
how we
no
like to go down
fork.
here, but you might want to give that just a second.
Oh, I'm giving them more than just a second. So go ahead and tell the lovely folks what the hours are here. The hours are different, so don't come in here expecting the late night stuff that you used to at Harborside. They just can't do it, man. There's not enough staff to go around town right now. So late night bar crowd, find someplace else to go. But dinner crowd, you're here until when?
9 on weekdays, 10 on weekends.
Beautiful stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna eat a piece of this first.
Yeah.
I'll cool me down. Nice cucumber.
Well,
bite.
you're going to need it. They're a little hot just
Then we're
yet.
going- then we're going
you know?
hot.
That's all right, man. You don't have to eat it. I mean, it
No,
just looks good
I
sitting
do
there.
have to eat it. Look at this. Not too bad. Oh my God.
What's up, man? What's up? What's up?
Oh my
Hey,
God.
hey.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Oh my word, bro.
All right, that's killer.
That
dude.
roasted red pepper. I'm going for another
Yeah,
one.
right.
Folks, right here, West Ocean City. I don't say across the street from the Hooked on OC studios anymore. That's up the road. But it is right down the street from Pure Lures Brand House, right across the street from Sunset Marina, right on the commercial harbor. You will not have a bad bite of food in this place. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's golden right there.
See you
brother.
after the break. Good Lord.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back. We catch a lot of fish here at Hooked on OC, and my JPR custom rods are nothing but the best. Some of the finest inshore, offshore, casting, spinning, and trolling rods on the planet today. Custom rods, custom logos, all at unbeatable prices. Go to jprrods.com.
Midshore Electronics offers a team of FCC licensed, factory-trained CMET technicians that are ready for any marine electronics installation, modification, or repair. No project is too small. With locations in Cambridge and Ocean City, Midshore Electronics provides the most innovative marine electronics solutions available, and our work has been voted best on the bay for over 20 years. Visit our website, stop by, or call us today. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Luke and Laura from Sandmarks Marketing. Brand new book out this summer. Luke, tell me about it.
Thank you, Scott. Destination Ocean City and Delaware Beaches has all the fun, cool family stuff, including dining, shopping, attractions, golf, and surfing.
Don't forget fishing.
And fishing too.
That's awesome.
Scott.
And you can find it all around town, I guess.
You can look in your hotel room, look for the beach chair.
And you'll be there.
Tipsy Tiki is a floating tiki bar, the only one in the Ocean City area that is Coast Guard certified for 12 passengers with a Maryland State liquor license. Great for bachelor, bachelorette parties, and birthdays, anniversaries. Enjoy a calm cruise in the backwaters behind Assateague Island in Ocean City. The cost is $70 per person, which includes a 90-minute cruise and full bar service. You can bring your own food or you can call Crab Alley for carryout. Check us out at Facebook or our website at tipsytiki.com. Call 443-606-0822. Our friendly crew is ready to welcome you aboard.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are dropping some knowledge on you inshore style here, fishing in Ocean City. And now you know the locations. Let's talk about setup, okay? I got two of them here with me right now. These are both my JPR. This one's for casting. This is my spinning rod combo. JPR Custom, it's got my name on it, a Flounder for a little bit of customization there. Really terrific wrap on it going up and down here. And on that right now, I've got a tandem thingamajig. This is one that we will cast at the Route 50 bridge, Route 90 bridge, North Jetty, South Jetty, and we're either casting thingamajigs or Big Bird's Roy rig. Next up, you've seen it before if you watch the show when we're flounder fishing, and you will see it again. This is the JPR Custom 7-footer curly Q. You can see how those guides wrap around the blank, and that's all for comfort, man. You can really get a great fight on these, and when they bend, the line never has an opportunity to hit the blank. It's always going through a guide. And on that, I've got my Shimano Calcutta TE. Don't make that reel anymore, but they do make something similar. Atlantic Tackle's got some over there. And right now I've got a Deadly Double on there ready to go for the spring. So those are my two rod and reel setups, depending on what we're using them for. And now let's talk some rigs. Here's the rig that started it all. Dale Timmons, I love you. Dale Timmons gave us these designs a few years back. We brought them back to retail, and they've been doing tremendous ever since. And this one started it all. This is the Deadly Double in Chartreuse. Last 2 out of 3 years, the first flounder of the season has been caught on this rig. Kristen, my wife, did it in 2019. Todd Haskell did it last year in April on the Deadly Double with a white gulp. #1 seller for us. Really, really terrific rig. Same thing comes in pink. We also have it new for 2022 in white, and this one's going to be a hot seller. That's what we're calling orange, but it looks just like salmon red. Great color. Next up, the Double Trouble. It's tied exactly like the Deadly Double, except in this case we're using not live bait hooks, but your stereotypical flounder hook, the wide gap hook, and we're using skirts. Deadly Double, not recommended for using in the ocean. Water's a little bit too deep, current runs a little too fast. No problem at all for the Double Trouble. We use these in the ocean for sea bass and flounder all the time. Comes in pink, also comes in chartreuse, comes in white, and by request new for 2022, orange as well. Another hot seller. Couple new ones for this year. The green squiddly, also tied exactly like the Deadly Double. It uses those live bait hooks. Comes in green, also comes in pink. When we move into the deeper water, starting sometime like late June, July, and we start using bunker for bait, which we'll get to in a couple of minutes, we're switching to our live bait rig. Very simple rig with a 4.0 live bait hook on it, 24 inches of leader material, sinker drop, swivel for tying it on. You're going to drop that down with a live bunker on it, live mullet, live spot. Killer flounder rig for bigger fish. Last year, really terrific year for catching croakers in the back bay. Not a lot of keepers, but a lot of fun. Our 2-hook float rig is what you're going to want to tie on when those fish are around. Size 1 hook on there, wide gap style. Put a piece of fish bites on there or small gulp. Those croaker absolutely love that, but don't be afraid to use it for flounder either. Really good flounder rig as well. And then when you're doing the toothy critter fishing for sheep's head, tautog, triggerfish, that sort of thing, it is the 2-hook double header rig. All right, here's the other stuff we're using. Big Bird. When we're casting with our spinning gear, Big Bird Cropper's Roy rig. There it is. Comes with 2 rigged and 2 extra tails. Take the advice of Big Bird on the back. Not for human consumption. Last year we came out with these by request, and they have been killing it. The Fishin' OC Thingamajig. Comes in 3 colors. There we've got the green head that also glows and comes with 2 replacement shads. Comes with a white head that glows with 2 replacement shads. And then also our candy red head with the salt and pepper tail, chartreuse tip with 2 replacement shads. Bill Pino, thank you much. Otter tails, got to have these in my backpack whenever I'm going flounder fishing. Sometimes we'll put these on in place of a gulp. When we're fishing in the ocean, we use these quite a bit. Sea bass and flounder love these out in the ocean. And got to have a supply of gulp. I've got about a 5-gallon bucket full of gulp. All the different colors, we just kind of mix them together and keep them in the juice. Our favorites are going to be white, pink, chartreuse, and salmon red. You can see that salmon red color in there. Let me find that deadly double, man. You see how well that matches up. Look at that. That's the salmon red gulp, and that's that orange deadly double. Those are going to match up absolutely perfectly. Guarantee they're going to be on my setup come spring. And new last year, Fishin' OC Tog Jigs by Gunther & Sons Fishing. These things are awesome. You'll see these in just a couple of minutes when we talk about fishing around the jetties, fishing around the Route 50 bridge. If you're going fishing for tog specifically, they also catch triggerfish and sheepshead really, really well. That is a beautiful jig. Looks just like a white crab. On the bottom, you've got that sponge, and the green crab looks just like a green crab. Great stuff. So what do? You put all this stuff together and you go fishing for the species we're going to talk about right when we come back. Stay tuned after the break. We're going to show you what we catch using this different stuff and where we use it. Be back in a second.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, the dough roller has been an Ocean City tradition, serving award-winning fresh dough pizza and our signature buttermilk pancakes served all day. Visit our website for menus, location details, and hours.
Featuring the finest and largest fleet of charter boats in the Mid-Atlantic region, the Ocean City Fishing Center has been the premier spot for offshore sports fishing for 4 decades. Whether it's a family outing, a corporate event, or just a day on the water with your friends, all our charters are led by Coast Guard licensed captains and boast knowledgeable crews dedicated to helping you catch the big one. Call us today and book your charter. We accommodate groups of all sizes. The Ocean City Fishing Center. The locals know it's the best place to go.
Hey everybody, looking for what's going on in and around Ocean City? Pick up the Dispatch. 25,000 copies in over 200 locations all around Delmarva. And the Fishin' OC Fishing Report by yours truly with pictures from Dave Messick and some of the best captains in the biz. Pick it up.
Racetrack Marine, the area's premier Tidewater center console and Sylvan pontoon boat dealer. In stock or custom order Tidewaters starting at 18 feet and Sylvan pontoons up to 27 feet. Service, maintenance, and trailers. Find it all here at Racetrack Marine. We buy, broker, and sell pre-owned boats too. Deep discounts and the best stem-to-stern warranty available. Say goodbye to last year's boat repairs. Stop dreaming and start boating today. Racetrack Marine, the place that does it all.
You know Miller Lite only has 1 more calorie, right?
And more taste. Good choice.
We've had Arizona for over 6 years. In the beginning, we knew that this was going to make a difference, but we didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to make. I think our staff enjoy being able to have that option to sanitize their classroom. We actually didn't realize exactly how many people would enroll in our school just because we had Arizona. So just the fact that they know that we're doing everything we can to make sure we're cutting out those germs in the classroom. That is what's best for the kids.
And now back for more Hooked on OC. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. It's business segment time, and today's business segment I'm real excited about. It's the #1 top accessory that I've put in my boat in the 7 or 8 years that I've owned it. Got a great radio, got a great GPS, done a couple other things to the boat, but this is #1 top of the list. Aqutraction marine flooring, and I'm with the man that made it all happen, Captain Sean Welsh. Thanks for coming back with us, man. We talked on the Rochambeau last fall. Captain Willie Zimmerman got the stuff put on his boat, and we went fishing with him that one day. I told you how much I like that stuff. That's when this process started for me. And my boat was on a trailer over the winter. You got the whole thing rolling. The way the process works is you call Captain Sean, shows up, does a measurement of your boat, talk about logos, placement, that sort of thing. You're going to get a quote from him, like, hey, it's going to cost this much money per square foot. And there's how much square footage your boat has. You get an email with the layout of your boat, just the way it looks and is going to look once the stuff's installed. You say go for it. Less than 3 weeks later, it is in your boat and you are ready to go fishing and enjoy this stuff. And I got to tell you, I'm not lying. It's the #1 thing we've done in my boat. Kristen loves it. It's so comfortable, so safe, so quiet. Tell me about it, man.
For the families, for the kids, for grandma, grandpa. It's a beautiful thing, comfortable. Heck, I'm ready to get a pillow, take a nap on the stuff right now.
Don't mess with my Flounder, man.
But we have plenty of graphics that can be done. If you can give me a file, I can put whatever you might want in it. But just as far as bringing boats back to life, older boats, you know, as we all bang our floors up, chip our gel coat, mess our non-skid up.
Yep.
This is a beautiful thing. I have a charter boat. I've watched people slip, fall while they're fighting fish. I feel better as far as from a safety aspect alone.
Yeah.
Let alone, what a great look.
Absolutely.
Cool.
As soon as this slick fiberglass gets wet, watch out. If it gets soap on it or blood on it, that is a dangerous spot to touch a flip-flop.
So if you're actually catching fish, you don't want to be sliding all over the deck.
Nope.
And either way you look at it, there's a lot of fancy decks and boats, whether it's, you know, teak, all those things, but they're very highly slippery.
Yeah. And a lot of them are super high maintenance.
Some of
them aren't very slippery,
yes.
but they're super high maintenance, man. This stuff, you spray it off. I've had flounder blood, rockfish blood, and gasoline on this. Spilled gasoline when I was filling it up a couple of weeks ago, and it hoses off.
When a product can withstand bleach, which I use for any of my worst stains, and had to have one of our guys walk across the deck with paint on the bottom of their shoes, and we scrubbed it off with acetone.
No discoloration. Wow.
So if a product's that tough, and as tough as we do, you know, tests we put it, charter boat, every single day, listen.
Well, this is the thickest product on the market. It is the best product on the market. It's
double
tell me the foam. Yeah, there you go.
Double polyethylene on a PE closed cell foam. And there's many companies that are using a combination of this with a EVA foam, but they all absorb moisture. They all stain. We want something the least amount of maintenance.
Water beads up on this.
Yeah.
Beads
Pour
up on
water
this and
on there,
right
you'll
off.
have a bead.
Yeah. And this
Absolutely.
is one of the most impressive things that I found when I was flounder fishing, right? A couple weeks ago. Here's what
There
I get.
you go.
Here's what I hear on the deck. I'm like, oh my wow, who's doing that?
Yeah. All the difference
It's
in the
not
world.
even funny, man. The difference between that, if you have a charter boat inshore, you know that's happening all day long.
And when you're running
and
a
there's
big
nothing
boat
doing it.
offshore, and the only your captain's paying attention, first thing he hears is somebody drops that beer on the floor, or something rolls across him. He's turning around.
Exactly right. And they're using big 5 and 10 pound satch weights when they're, when they're deep dropping for tile fish or sword fishing or something.
Guy
so this
whips
is the
it in
mild
the
extreme.
boat and takes a chunk out of your deck.
Absolutely right. So listen, great product, awesome customer service. How do people get the ball rolling if they're interested in finding out more information or signing up?
Home website is aquatraction.com. Facebook, which is our company that serves Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, is Aquatraction Mid-Atlantic. My email address, SeanTuna1@gmail.com, 443-373-3413.
If you can't get a hold of them through one of those, you didn't try hard enough. That's real easy with all those contacts. Stay tuned after the break. We'll bring you a little bit more Hooked on OC. Sean, thanks, bro.
Thank you,
Really
Scotty.
love this stuff, man. Really do.
Absolutely.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back. One of the shore's best kept secrets is a secret no more. Ocean Pines Golf and Country Club is home to the only Robert Trent Jones Sr. Championship golf course on the Eastern Shore. Ocean Pines is set amongst natural wetlands and scenic woodlands, making it a must-play. Experience golf as it was meant to be played. Call 410-641-6057 or visit us online at oceanpinesgolf.org to book your tee time today.
Hey guys, what's up? Anglers Advantage time here at Atlantic Tackle in West Ocean City. We're right across the street from Sunset Grill, right down the road from Sunset Provisions and Sunset Marina, and they are open for business 7 days a week. The Ocean City Boat Show is coming to town February 18th, 19th, and 20th. If you're in the area, you're gonna wanna stop by. All kinds of new stuff has just landed. The home decor section is blown through the roof. Lots of new hook gear has just landed in the shop. Pelagic gear stacked to the ceiling. This stuff is gonna be gone soon enough. You can make some snowballs with it, but soon enough, it's gonna be gone. Get in here to Atlantic Tackle 7 days a week, 8:30 until 4 p.m. 410-213-0421. You're gonna wanna stop by Boat Show weekend, folks. Give them a see. See you in a minute. Are you looking for the best crabs on this side of the Chesapeake Bay? Then head on over to Crabs to Go on the corner of Route 50 and 589. For over 20 years, Crabs to Go has been bringing you the fattest, tastiest crabs on the Eastern Shore, available by the bushel or by the dozen. We also offer a full menu including shrimp, clams, oysters, scallops, lobster tails, crab meat, and soft crabs. Call ahead for fast, hot carry-out. Or stop by for our homemade crab cakes, soups, and salads. This is where the locals come. Crabs to Go, Routes 50 and 589, West Ocean City. Don't just visit the beach, make it your home. Live the coastal lifestyle. Live by the water. Live by the catch. Live by the coastal culture. Live by your own rules. You have the right to choose your title company. Eastern Title is here to ensure that your coastal property is the right fit. We're here to simplify the transition from your favorite getaway into your new staycation home. Eastern Title. We close anywhere, anytime. And now back for more Hooked on OC. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. All right, so we're putting all this stuff together for you so you can be ready for some spring and summer fishing, and then even into the fall when we talk about flounder more specifically in a couple of minutes. But you've got the locations, you've got the setups, you've got the rigs, you've even got the artificial baits. Let's talk about the natural baits and live baits that we use for a second. Then we'll put it all together and talk about the different species that we catch, where we catch them, and what we use. So the natural baits that we like to use when we're fishing out there are live bunker, shiners, which you're not going to find live, but you can find frozen all over the place, minnows, which we will fish live eels, live spot, live mullet, green crabs, and sand fleas. All right, now let's put this stuff together and give you some specifics like what we're targeting, what we're using, and how we're getting these fish in the boat on a daily basis. I like to put these fish in different categories as to where we're fishing, the types of baits that we're using, the types of rigs that we're using, or the techniques that we're using as opposed to casting versus drifting and that sort of thing. So we'll start with this group. Striped bass, rockfish, Maryland state fish, bluefish. You're going to find them in two size categories. Snappers are the little guys, a couple of pounds or so, and the choppers are the big boys, 10, 12, 15 pounders we call choppers. Weak fish or sea trout, the spotted sea trout, which a lot of people will call speckled trout or specks, and red drum. You'll hear them referred to as reds, red fish, puppy drum, that sort of thing. Where are we fishing for these guys? We're fishing for them on the South Jetty, the North Jetty, and the Route 50 Bridge. If we're casting, we're using the Roy rig and the Thingamajig. And if we're using bottom fishing gear, we're using the live bait rig and the Deadly Double. Best baits when we're using them for bottom fishing, live spot, live bunker, mullet, peeler crabs, and live eels. All of those fish are ambush predators, very aggressive, so you're going to want to catch them on live baits. Next up, the black drum and the red drum. We're going to be fishing for these a little bit differently than we did before. We're going to fish the South Jetty, the North Jetty, and Route 50 Bridge. This time we're going to use live bait rig, the Deadly Double, and the double header. And the best baits we're going to find are peeler crabs and sand fleas. Next up, we're getting a little bit toothy here, the tautog or the blackfish. The sheep's head, you can tell by those white and black stripes, he's called the convict fish, and the gray triggerfish. All have teeth, all have very small mouths. So we're going to use the double header rig, we're going to use our tog jigs. Those are baited with sand fleas, green crabs, or peeler crabs. And we're going to fish the South Jetty, the North Jetty, the Route 50 Bridge, find a lot of fish behind the bulkhead at Ocean City, and Martha's Landing. Really, really great spots for all of those fish. And now, what's my favorite type of fish? Paralichthes dentatus. Flounder fishing is what we're going to drop on you next. Hooked on OC, we'll be right back. It's beyond the gun. It's the brain before the bullet.
It's not you doing a drill, it's you mastering a skill that could save your life. Fortress Training trains both beginners and advanced shooters on the skill of carrying a firearm and is unlike any other training. Fortress Training has helped over 2,000 people successfully obtain a Maryland wear and carry permit. If you qualify, we can help. Public, private, and corporate events or training are also available. Train at the next level. Train with Fortress Training. Just what exactly does Okaya mean? Okaya means strength. Okaya means dependability. Okaya means value. Okaya means fishing. Check out the full line of Okaya rods, reels, and accessories at okaya.com and find out for yourself why thousands of customers around the world rely on Okaya fishing equipment. Because Okaya means business.
Since time began, the ocean has called us, especially the ocean in Ocean City, Maryland. People don't come here. They're called here by a force greater than themselves to escape, to relax, to play, to reconnect with family and friends. Because Ocean City, Maryland isn't just a destination, it's our destiny. Answer the call at ococean.com.
And now back for more Hooked on OC. All right, guys, Angler's Advantage time here at Atlantic Tackle, West Ocean City. We're right across the street from Sunset Grill, right down the street from Sunset Provisions and Sunset Marina. So we're talking about all this inshore fishing stuff, right? All the rigs that you want to buy. Atlantic Tackle has everything that I showed you throughout the episode and more. As soon as you walk in the front door, bam, there's your gulp selection. Last year, a lot of these hooks were empty. Supply and demand just wasn't able to keep up. But now you can see everything is stocked up. Our favorites are over here too. You're looking for the 4-inch swimming mullet, the 5-inch swimming mullet, and those 4 colors I told you about: white, pink, chartreuse, and salmon red. You can match all those up with both the Deadly Double and the Double Trouble. Follow me. Come down here right by the bait tank or the bait freezers. You're going to make a right-hand turn. Bam, you're going to find jig heads and that sort of thing, soft bodies. Right here in the middle of it, the Fishin' OC tall jigs. Atlantic Tackle carries every size from 3/4 up to 3 ounce in both colors, the white sand flea and the green crab. All right, let's go over to the main counter. Right across from the main counter, you're going to do your checking out. You got the Fishin' OC thingamajig down this side, Bill Pino's otter tails. He's got everything here. They've got every color that they stock. The curly straight, the long, the thin, everything that they carry is here. Even the curly extra long, which is great for those rock fishing trips. And you're using big bucktails like Mojo rigs and that sort of thing. Last but certainly not least, 2 aisles over, right across from the sinkers, down from the fishing rods, you're going to find the huge selection of Fishin' OC inshore rigs. Everything is here. 2-hook float rig, the double header. You got your Deadly Doubles, Double Troubles, live bait rig, and they're going to have every single SKU when you come in and check. Here's the new stuff: green and pink in the new Squidly rig, the new orange Double Trouble, and 2 hot ones. The new Deadly Double coming in orange and white. And guess how dumb I am? Michelle Clementi hooked me up. These bad boys glow. So pink and green are glowing. This is where you pick them up. Atlantic Tackle every single day. 410-213-0421. Stop by, pick this stuff up. Tell them we sent you. Fishing is right around the corner. See you in a second. Hooked on OC. We'll be right back. At Spencer Yachts, your dreams can become a reality in a sport fishing yacht unequaled in style, performance, and value. Spencer Yachts has taken the Carolina style of boat building and transformed it into a world-class, high-performance sport fishing yacht. Spencer Yachts Brokerage is Spencer Yachts' in-house trusted yacht broker with extensive market knowledge. New to Spencer Yachts Brokerage is the beautiful 77-foot Jarrett Bay Boatworks Sportfish Mama Who.
Check out Mama Who and all that Spencer Yachts Brokerage has to offer at SpencerYachtsInc.com. Aqutraction custom designed marine flooring products have exceptional traction, wet or dry, making your boat safer, cleaner, and more comfortable. Aqutraction flooring is durable, stain resistant, and backed with 3M adhesive specifically designed to withstand the harshest marine environments. With 23 nationwide reps, Aqutraction has an unmatched 3-year warranty, provides the fastest turnaround time, and has unparalleled customer service. Check out aquatraction.com to find out why I've got it in my boat and how it's charter proven all around the country.
Hey guys, what's up? The Ocean City Boat Show is back. The 39th annual Ocean City Boat Show by the Ocean City Berlin Optimist Club is on for February 18th, 19th, and 20th at the Ocean City Convention Center. And every adult ticket has a chance to win a pontoon boat donated by North Bay Marina. 350 boats, 140 exhibitors, and a seminar by yours truly on Saturday. You don't want to miss it. The 39th annual Ocean City Boat Show at the Ocean City Convention Center, February 18th and 19th and 20th. I'll see you there.
Sunset Provisions is Delmarva's largest marine supply retailer, stocking an unmatched selection of pumps, paints, hoses, cosmetic care products, and marine hardware, featuring the absolute best brands in the industry. Combine this unbelievable in-stock selection of top-name brands with super competitive pricing and a seasoned staff that can help you navigate your project. Make Sunset Provisions Delmarva's go-to marine supply store. So stop by or call today and see for yourself what makes Sunset Provisions the area's best marine supply store. Sunset Provisions is located in West Ocean City at Sunset Marina.
PYY Marine is the Mid-Atlantic's choice for yellowfin, Cape Horn, and Solus boats and is an authorized factory-trained sales and service center for Yamaha, Mercury, and Suzuki engines. PYY Marine in Pasadena, Maryland offers affordable slips, and the gated facility offers 24-hour surveillance for worry-free storage. Whether it's education, service, slips, sales, or storage, our goal is to make boating easy and fun. Give our experienced crew a call and let our customer service speak for itself. Why PYY Marine? Why not?
And now back for more Hooked on OC. My favorite type of fishing in the world is flounder fishing. And it probably has something to do with the fact that 30 years ago when I first came to Ocean City, even before I moved down here, I went fishing with my good buddy Luke Bloom. We rented a boat out of Bahia Marina and we went flounder fishing on some advice. We caught fish, had never seen this fish with two eyes on the same side of the head ever before, had never eaten it before. I fell in love with it that long ago and it's still my favorite fish to catch. So there are two types of flounder that we catch in Ocean City's back bays, and they are the summer flounder, or fluke as referred to in the north. It's a left-eyed sole, and they have larger conspicuous teeth. And when left-eyed, you can look at that photo there, the eyes are above the mouth when the fish is facing to the left. And that's the main difference, except for the teeth, from the winter flounder, otherwise known as flounder to the north. That's a right-eyed fish, very small teeth. You can actually lip a flounder when they're small enough. And you can see his eyes are above his mouth with the fishes facing to the right. Summer flounder spawn in the fall when they're heading offshore for their migration. They go to depths of about 120 to 600 feet or so. They migrate back inshore sometime in the late winter, February or March. They should be heading back into our area anytime now. And the first flounder is caught sometime usually late March or early April. Back in 2019, my wife Kristen caught the first fish on April the 4th. 2020, that fish was caught on March the 15th, earlier than I've ever heard of it before. March the 15th, that fish was caught. And then last year in 2021, Todd Haskell caught the first flounder on April the 8th, 2021. Kristen and Todd both caught their fish on the deadly double chartreuse with a white gulp, the exact same setup. In the spring, hot spots behind Assateague Island, the thoroughfare, especially in the flats, and the East Channel to the north. You're going to fish in shallower water, anywhere between 4 and 10 feet deep. Artificial baits, you're going to use pink or salmon red gulp on the deadly double or the double trouble. If you're using live bait or dead frozen bait, you use minnows, frozen shiners, grass shrimp if you can find them, and you can use the deadly double or the double trouble rig. As we move into the summer, we're still behind Assateague Island. We're in the thoroughfare, we're in the East Channel and the Ocean City Inlet, but we're moving to deeper water now. Anywhere between 10 and 30 feet as the water temperatures warm up during the summertime. Artificial baits, we're using white chartreuse and salmon red gulp. We're fishing the deadly double chartreuse, the double trouble in green, and I know I'll be using that new deadly double in white and orange this coming summer. Baits, we're using minnows, shiner, bunker if we can get them, live mullet, live spot, and we're fishing those on the deadly double or the live bait rig. Late summer and fall, this is when those big fish start getting caught. The East Channel, The fishbowl and the Ocean City Inlet are hot spots for fishing late summer and fall for larger fish. You're going to find more fish in shallower water, anywhere between 4 and 10 feet. The larger fish are definitely going to be in deeper water, 15 to 30 or more feet. Artificial baits, you're going to use white, chartreuse, and salmon red gulp. You're going to fish the deadly double or the double trouble. If you're using live bait or cut bait, you're going to use bunker, mullet, spot on a live bait rig. You can see that fish there is an absolute beast. Cleon Akins in October 11th, 2020 during our Ocean City Inshore Classic tournament. Called the biggest flounder I've seen in 30 years down here. 13 pounds, 3 ounces. That fish was caught in October, so you can see there's some jumbo fish around in the late summer and fall here in Ocean City. Maryland flounder regulations for 2022 might be up in the air. We might be seeing a little leniency with the species. Right now we're at 16.5 inches. There's a chance it could go down to 16. Not too sure how that's all going to pan out. Creel limit is going to stay 4 per person, and the season is going to be open year-round. 16.5 might be where it stays. 16 might be a little liberalization. We'll see as time goes on through the spring. All right, so now you guys have some knowledge on what we use, when we use it, and what we use it for throughout the season here in Ocean City to catch all the different species that we catch, from rockfish and trout to flounder, tautog, sheep's head, triggerfish, you name it. Everything out there in the bay can be caught on the stuff that we use, and I've got in my backpack on a regular basis. What can you expect as we move into the spring? First fish that we're going to see in the area are going to be rockfish and tautog. So what are we going to use for them? This is going to be one of the first things that we're throwing at them sometime probably in late February. If we have one of those warm days come through, those fish will start to bite at the Route 90 bridge. We'll be throwing these at them, the Roy rig. We'll also be throwing the thingamajigs at them. If you feel like you got a little bit too much current, you can tandem them up like this and put 2 on a rig. Thingamajigs and Roy rigs for those early season rockfish. About the same time in our back bays, we're going to start to see some tautog, another cool weather fish. Sometime March, April is when that really gets going. What are we using for those? Double header. It's a 2-hook rig, so you can put a sand flea on both hooks. Green crabs work great. If you can get white legger crabs, those work really great as well. It's kind of a foolproof rig. You put a sinker on there, you tie it on, you put a bait on, you drop it down to the bottom. Tog jigs. Last year we really did well with these, and I'm sure we'll be using these again once we get those tautog in the back bay. Really effective rig. Blake does a great job putting these things together, and like I said, they look exactly like the baits that we're putting on them. Sand flea blends in there perfectly. Those tautog get around Martha's Landing, South Jetty, North Jetty. This is what we're going to be using to catch them. And then flounder show up sometime late March, early April, depending on the water temperature. You can guarantee that I will be out there looking for the first one. There's no prize. It's just bragging rights. I've never done it. My wife has. Not cool. All right, so 2022, look for me on the water sometime mid-March. What am I doing? Guarantee this new orange color is going to be on one. The chartreuse is definitely going to be on another rod. I usually fish 2 or 3 rods if I'm fishing by myself. That fish will sometimes be caught in late March. Most of the time it's that first or second week in April once we get into the 50-degree range or so. Look for clean water. Go to the shallow parts of the bay, 4 feet, maybe 10 feet deep. Put one of these rigs on, white gulp, white otter tails. Those are going to be your best options. Pink sometimes work really well in the spring because you've got those fish, grass shrimp and things coming out of the marshes. Going to be a really great time for flounder fishing, and I cannot wait. So we'll be back after the break in just a second to close this whole thing up. Hope you got some good notes down. If not, like I said, go to our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Unscene Pro. You can watch this all over again in slow-mo if you like. We'll be right back.
Hooked on OC. We'll be right back.
How much protection from the beach would you need to match the Arctic Air Coastal Series air conditioner? Still not enough. Arctic Air Coastal Series, built for the beach.
Top Dog Services is built on an essential response attitude and has been serving the entire East Coast since 1994. In these uncertain times, we understand our customers' need for an immediately safe environment. Top Dog is now specializing in electrostatic cleaning as well as full commercial janitorial services for clients that include the U.S. Pentagon. We have crews ready to efficiently and proactively address and clean confirmed COVID-19 areas to allow a safe return to the space at the earliest convenience. Give Top Dog Services a call to find out why our mottos stand strong. Lean on experience, adapt to new ideas. Red Sun Custom Apparel opened for business in Ocean City, Maryland with the mission of providing total customer satisfaction. Our philosophy is simple: offer a wide selection of leading products at competitive prices and provide high-quality customer service 7 days a week. Our customers place orders with confidence knowing they will be completed on time and accurate according to the high standards Red Sun Custom has quickly become known for. Call us today for all of your promotional needs.
You don't buy an ordinary chair for the beach, so why would you buy an ordinary air conditioner for the beach? Arctic Air Coastal Series, built for the beach.
And now back for more Hooked on OC.
So there you have it, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Hooked on OC. No fish being caught this episode, right? But it's going to get you some stuff that can put plenty of fish in the boat for you. This is exactly what I use all season long. All this is going right back in my backpack, and as soon as the fish show up, it's coming out to do some fishing for them. Rockfish and tautog will be the early season guys, and then flounder fishing for me, it starts sometime in early April. We'll go all season long as I look for the first, and then I look for the biggest. It's going to be a really great season, hoping the weather turns around here sooner than later so we can get some warm water coming into the area. That's the key for getting bait back here and then fish that follow them in here. You can get all of these rigs on our website at fishinoc.com. We've got everything on there right now, even the new rigs, and all the tackle shops will have this stuff in here as soon as possible. Atlantic tackle to the ceiling with deadly doubles, double troubles, our tog jigs, thingamajigs, everything else. If you're looking for Roy rigs, go to the website, fishinoc.com. We have those in stock pretty much throughout the year. Great rig for catching all sorts of different species here in Ocean City. Like more information and episodes of the show, it's hookedonoc.com. My daily fishing report, all the rigs, fishinoc.com. And if you'd like to see this episode or more, go to youtube.com/Unscene Pro. I will see you on the water in 2022. Thanks for watching.